Okay, now we're going to do the head. We're going to start off by making a magic circle. Okay, from the magic circle, we're going to do 6 single crochet into the ring. 1, 2, oh sorry, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, then you pull tight. Now we're going to do increase. Increase means 2 single crochet in every stitch. Let me add a marker. 1, 2. So this is 1 increase. 2 increase. 3 increase. 4. 5. And the last one. So we started with 6 single crochet. Now we do increase in all stitches. So we're going to get 12 stitches. So now we're going to go to row 3. Row 3, I'm going to do a single crochet followed by an increase. And do single crochet. Let me add my marker. Then increase. So this row you should have 18 stitches. Okay, the following row I'm going to do single crochet in the next 2 followed by an increase. So you're going to do single crochet, increase. And now, let me see, 18, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 2, 4, 6, okay, 18. So now I'm going to change color or add color because it's a small head, so I'm going to bring this color along. Wait, so this is 1, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 2, 4, 6, 8, okay. So I'm going to go through yarn over first and make this as my 1 first. And maybe you can make 2 more or 3 more. This is 1, 2 followed by increase. So I'll do the 1, 2 increase first before I change color. So at least I have 1 set of it. So you're going to do 1 single crochet, 2 single crochet followed by an increase. This is an increase. Increase means 2 single crochet in the same stitch. So like this, we're going to repeat until the end of the row. You should have 24 stitches. So in between, I am going to change color. So this is 1, 2, increase. Oops, sorry. There's no fixed rule as to how many stitches you need for brown, the darker color. I'm just going with the flow. 1, 2, increase, 1, 2, increase. So here, if you think it's kind of difficult, you can add the patches below after all this increase, or you can add marker to mark your way. So here I'm gonna change back. I'm gonna hide the tail as well, and I'm gonna bring that dark color along. 1, 2, increase. One, two, increase, 1, 2, increase, 1, 2, increase. You can see here, in case you get lost, 1, 2, you can see there are 2 stitches in here. There are 2 here, and there are 2 here. So here I'm gonna leave a gap of 3, and here I'm gonna change color again. 1, 2, increase. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, okay. 1, 2, increase. I'll make one more here. And this one should be a 1, 2, increase, 1, 2, increase. Okay. 1, 2, increase. And then 1. Oops. 2, increase. So this row, I should have 24 stitches. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. So this is how I do without the marker. But as you go bigger, it's best as you add marker so that you won't get lost. So the next one, we're going to do increase first. So I'm gonna add marker now because I'm gonna change color, so at least I know when I'm gonna change color and won't get lost. So here I'm gonna do increase first. Increase means these two, here increase, followed by 1, 2, 3. So I should have 4 stitches before I put my marker. So increase, 1, 2, 3. Increase, 1, 2, 3. Increase, 1, 2, 3. increase 1 2 3, and don't forget the one here. So increase 1 2 3. So I'm gonna start off this round with increase first. So increase. After increase, make sure you add your marker just to know this is the starting. Maybe you should put 2 markers in case you get confused. This is the starting point. The rest are just to mark the increase. 1 increase followed by 3 single crochet. And here I'm gonna have increase again, but at the same time I need to change color. So you can do this, change color. Now do again in the same stitch because it's an increase. So you have 1 light color and 1 dark color, 2 in the same stitch. So this is an increase, and then 1, oops, 2, 3. It's an increase followed by 3 single crochet. So I've come to a point here where I need to do increase again here. So I'll do 1 increase and change back into the same stitch. So I get something like this. If you do not want, you can just do it as brown color. You can just do it as brown. So I'm supposed to do increase. So you just do increase, both brown, the last one, change color. Oops. And then 1, 2. If you have something like this, you see I accidentally grabbed less 1 yarn, you make sure you correct it before you go too far. If not, your amigurumi will not come out nice. 1, 2, 3. So it's a good thing I have my marker here. So like just now, because of the changing of colors, I kind of get lost. So now with the marker here, I know I'm going to start with an increase first. So you continue in the same manner, increase, 3 single crochet, increase, 3 single crochet, and by the time you come back to the starting point here, you should have 24 stitches. Okay, now for row 6, you're going to do 4 single crochet followed by an increase. So meaning 1 2 3 4, then increase. Now why I did the color here is because hopefully, I'm not sure, just treat this like a piece of paper and I'm coloring it with my color pencil. Here hopefully the eye part will be darker color. In the middle part here there's one line of lighter color, and then the nostril or the nose. So, and maybe here I'll add one patch of brown as well at the back, because this is for the eye, so this will be the back. Okay, let's see how it goes. So now my next row should be 4 single crochet followed by an increase. So this is 1. Let me add my marker, a double marker actually, especially for beginners, or you can add different color marker if you have, like maybe all red except this. I'm not sure, maybe I do not have so many of the same color, so it's best I add 2. So this is my starting point. So I'm gonna do 4 single crochet, 1, 2, 3, 4, followed by increase. Increase, I'm gonna do 2 single crochet in the same stitch. So now the next one I'm gonna do 1, 2, 3 is the one I changed color. 4, followed by increase. One, 2, 3, 4, increase. Oops. So make sure the other yarn didn't get tangled. So I just want to adjust this here a bit. Still have one line of white here, I hope. And you continue until you come back here. You should have 36 stitches. Okay, the next row I'm going to do increase, increase, followed by 5 single crochet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then you do increase and 5 single crochet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So now I added some patches here at the back of the head. So this one will continue. You will have a point. This is still an increase. You will have a point where there's no increase. It's just single crochet all around. So you can actually start your patches there if you want. Especially for beginners, you do not want to add patches during increase. You can add the part where we are doing single crochet all around. So here, for this row, I should have 42 stitches. So I'm going to do increase first. Increase means 2 single crochet in the same stitch. Don't forget to add your marker, 2 marker if possible, to mark the starting point. So that's increase, and then I'm going to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, see? I mean, luckily this is the back. I grabbed less yarn, so it comes out like this. So if it happens in the front, your amigurumi will not look nice. So redo. That's why I said when you crochet, you just check your work. The back is still okay because it's inside hidden, but the front, you make sure there's no bumps and humps. Okay, so here increase and single crochet, 5 single crochet. So you do until the end here, you should have 36 stitches all around. Okay, now for row 8, I'm going to do 6 single crochet followed by an increase. So meaning here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 single crochet. In this one we're going to do increase. So you're going to do 6 sets, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 sets, and by the time you come back here you should have 48 stitches all around. Okay, now for row 9, I'm going to do increase first. So this first one here I'm going to do increase, and then I'm going to do 7 single crochet, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So single crochet, single crochet, single crochet, single crochet, single crochet, single crochet, and single crochet. And here every time I'm going to start with an increase followed by 7 single crochet. Do not worry too much about the color part. I mean, in reality the cowl does not have fixed patches, it's all like scattered patches. So in case you forget to change color, it's okay, you can change later on here. So the gap will be smaller, so the patch will be like kind of uneven. That one will make it look more natural. So the written pattern will be in my blog. In the free written pattern, I will not mention when I'm going to change color. I only mention when I change color for the leg part here, this part here. This part is up to you whether you want to change color, but if you change color then it looks more cute. So I'll only mention this part. As for all this part here, when I'm gonna change color, I'm not gonna mention. I'm just gonna mention the whole pattern, and the changing of color is entirely up to you how you want to change it, whether you want a bigger patch like this, a smaller patch, or a bigger patch. So at least for beginners you do not have to worry too much like whether it should be 5 stitches away or 2 stitches away. If you forget, then it's okay, just make it 2. If you have no more yarn left, then just make it small. Okay, there's no fixed rule to this. Then at least for beginners, you practice this, it won't be so stressful as to, while counting increase and decrease, you still have to count how many stitches for the colors. So now you do not have to count the colors. So in the description box, I'm also going to add my other video about the rabbit that has 3 colors, and I did it the same way. There's no fixed rule, but the rabbit has 3 colors and it's not a attachment. I do not make one more patch to sew on it. It's just free flow like this. So no worry, you can check out my description box, everything will be there in case you could not catch here. So this one you just do increase followed by 7 single crochet, and this round you should have 54 stitches. So I just show you how mine look like as at now. Okay, now for row 10, I'm going to do 8 single crochet followed by an increase. So means here it's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. This one is an increase. So this is how it looked like so far. So this row you should have 60 stitches all around. Okay, this is how it looked like so far. So now for the next row, row 11 until row 21, we're going to do single crochet all around, just single crochet. Row 11 until row 21. So you're going to get 60 stitches just like before. And if you want to know how I get a straight line here, I just go with my eye. So long, I make a stitch here. I'll take a look and see if it does this make it look like a straight line. If it does, then I'll add the stitch. If it doesn't, then, but even if you forget, it's okay. It does not necessarily have to be a straight line. It could be wavy. So I'm gonna add another small patch here, started one here, and you can see this patch is kind of uneven. I add one here and then more here and less here, so it looks nice when it is uneven. You do not have to make it like straight, or you don't have to really count your stitches. Even here you do not really have to make it into a straight line. I just want this eye, the eyes here is in dark color, and the other eye here is in another dark color. Well, that's how most cows look like, right? it look kind of cute with this. So I'll come back to you once I'm at the end of row 21. You continue with your patches, no worry, you do not have to follow exactly how my patch look like. I'll show you how my patch look like once I'm at the end of row 21. Okay, this is how it look like so far. If you do not want to add your marker here to mark your rows, because we need to do from row 11 to row 21 single crochet all around. So if you want to use marker, you can, or if you do not want to use marker, you do not have that many marker, you can actually count from here, but you have to make sure you have at least one marker on the starting point. So the starting point is here over this side. If you count from here to here, I have 21 stitches. I have 21 rows. But if I count from over this side to here, I only have 20 rows. Because here we have not, it's going round and round and round. So over this side, you have one more row than this side. So if you do not want to put marker, you can actually count from here. But for beginners, if you want, you can just add marker. So like before, you can count like 11, 12, 13, 14. You can just add marker until here. Then you know this is row 21. So now we are going to go to row 22. Row 22, we're going to do a decrease. A decrease means I'm going to do 8 single crochet followed by a decrease. So here 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 followed by a 2 together. It's a decrease. So where and when you want to change color, so it's entirely up to you. If you think changing color during the 2 together is a hassle, then don't change color. You're going to repeat until here 6 sets, and you should have 54 stitches. So here, don't forget to add your marker, the first starting point. You can add 2 marker if you want, just to differentiate between this and this. So 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8, and you're going to do 2 together, invisible 2 together. Just use the front loop and the front loop. You yarn over 2, yarn over 2. So you continue until here. You should have 54 stitches. Okay, this is how it looks like so far. And I forgot to add the safety eyes. I think it's best to add the safety eyes now if you have. If you're going to sew the eyes, then you can add later on. Or if you have those stick on, you can do later. But mine is a safety eye, so I have to add now. So it should be between row 17 to 19. So 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12 13 14 15 16 17, around 17 18 here. I want the eyes to be around this black, gray, darker area here. Okay, this is the biggest eyes I can get since the head is so big. As for the how far apart, I haven't made the nose yet, but the nose we're gonna start off by chain 10. We're gonna do a chain 10 and work around it. So chain 10 is somewhere here, so when you work around it, it gets bigger. So I would say the eyes should be around here. Maybe I should do the nose first in the first place. It's okay. Chain 10, so it should be this much apart. So if you want to know how many stitches apart, it's about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, about 10, about 9 to 10 stitches apart. So happened here, I really got it under the dark area for the eye, and this is the straight line on the forehead. So here I'm gonna lock it. Make sure it's secured. If halfway it comes out, you have to glue it. So this is the time, if you want, you can sew the eyelashes, eyebrow, or you want to add some white here on the side here. Maybe I'll do 2 more rounds of decrease and I'll come back to this. Okay, now the next row 23, we're gonna do decrease again. So this decrease is, we're gonna do 7 single crochet followed by a decrease. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, decrease, invisible decrease. So same thing, you're gonna do 6 sets of it, and by the time you come back here, you should have 48 stitches. Because I do not have the needle with me and the color that I want, maybe I should use darker color for the eyebrow. So I'll do this later. It's up to you, optional whether you want to add eyebrow or not. But when you add one line of white here, it makes the eyes stand up. So let's do a decrease first before I go get the other color yarn to sew the eyebrow. Okay, you should do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and you do an invisible decrease. So you're gonna change color. This marker will help you to let you know when you're gonna change, when you're going to do a 2 together. My 2 together is right before every marker. Okay, and you should have 48 stitches in this row. Okay, I've tried it out on one side, so I'm going to do it on this side. So the tail for this yarn and this yarn, I just tie a knot, tie a few knots so that it will not come off. So I'm going to do the white one first since I have the yarn here. I haven't cut the yarn yet. Okay, maybe it should not be this long. Let me cut some of it. To do the white part of the eye, normally I add the safety part first, then I go around the eye. it will go around the eye. So this is it. And you add some whites, the eyes kind of come alive. So here I make sure I pull on tight, it will not go away. And then later I will tie a knot to the other end. So here, this is the darker color one. So it's a continuation, so I didn't cut the yarn, it's a continuation. So what I do is I start from here, slightly away from the eye, and go way beyond here. See, way beyond, maybe by 1 stitch. Or you have a better idea than this, go ahead, you don't have to follow mine, this is just a suggestion. Okay, go straight, and I just add one more here, back to here, and it will look kind of like an eyebrow. Like a 2 thing. And here it's just above the eye. So it should be this row. Just above the eye, same row. Instead of going straight, I go down 1 row. Almost the size of the eye. You can actually pull it first to see if you like it. If not, then you can remove it and do again. Oh, okay, I think I should start from here. I think I should start from here. And go all the way here. That way the eyebrow doesn't look that long, and it's just above the eye. This is optional. You can just do without the eyebrow. So this is how my cow look like. And I'm gonna cut the yarn here, leave a little bit of tail, and turn it. This is why I like to do this before I add stuffing. Once I add stuffing, it's kind of difficult to tie a knot. And this is white color, and the other one is dark, very dark color. It's not even the color of the cow, so I cannot hide this color anywhere else. You can tie a knot from the outside and use a needle to hide it back inside the body. But since I have not added stuffing yet, this would be the ideal way. Okay, do you like the eyes? So now we're going to continue to do the decrease. Okay, now for row 24, we're going to do another decrease, another reduction. So this time round we're going to do 6 single crochet followed by a decrease. So meaning 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then we're going to do decrease. So these two become 1, it's called a decrease, or we can call it a 2 together. So in the meantime, if you still want to change color, you can go ahead. If not, you can just stop and make everything the same color from now on. Okay, I'm gonna do 1. Let me add my marker as the starting point. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and you do invisible decrease. You do 5 more sets, and by the time you come back here you should have 42 stitches. Okay, now for the next row, row 25, you're going to do 5 single crochet followed by a decrease. So that's mean here 1, oops, and 2 loose. 1, let me add my marker. 2, 3, 4, 5, and you do a 2 together, or invisible decrease. So you do 5 more sets, and by the time you come back here you should have 36 stitches. Okay, now we are at row 26. Row 26, we're going to do 4 single crochet. 1, let me add my marker. 2, 3, 4, and 2 together. So you're going to do 4 single crochet and then a 2 together. So by the time you come back here, you repeat the same thing. You come back here, you should have 30 stitches. Okay, I've added some stuffing. I have 30 stitches here, and remember we have 30 stitches here as well. So this is how we're going to connect stitch by stitch. So now here I'm gonna slip stitch to the next. Just slip stitch to the next stitch, chain 1 and pull tight, so that will be a knot. Here I'm not going to leave a long tail because I've already have one here on the body, so this is how I'm going to sew it. So here, this one, we still have to bring it in, at least make it go through some of the yarn to kind of lock it before we push it all inside. Just hide it 1 or 2 rows down the head, and the rest we just hide it inside, and later we can sew this on here. We will do the assembling later on. Now we will do the nose, the horn, and the ear, and the 2 hands.